Jordan Liddell, the classic California girl, spending days on the sands in Malibu and nights dreaming of what could be. And like many young, blonde beach beauties living near Hollywood, sometimes dreams really do come true. Jordan is just 13 years old when she's approached and offered acting lessons by a who's who in Hollywood circles. His name is Cameron Thor, an actor in the mega blockbuster hit Jurassic Park.
That's 1.5 million if you get all 15 species off the island.
And acting coach to the celebrity elite. He boasts his clientele includes Cameron Diaz, Courtney Cox, and Madonna. The sweet, shy, innocent Jordan is excited and grateful for the opportunity. Your first impression of him was what?
I thought he was the most amazing person in the world. I looked up to him like a dad, because at that time, parents were having issues. We weren't all getting along the best, and me and my dad didn't have the best relationship back then, so he kind of took that role.
A father figure, acting coach, but Cameron Thor had a different role in mind. What happened the first time?
He just put his hands on my leg, on my thigh. He rested his hand on my thigh and sat next to me, but I'd never done an acting lesson, so I just assumed that's how it went.
Jordan is a naive kid. The unsupervised lessons continue. She's 13, he's 49. Cameron Thor has an eye for talent and young girls.
He blocked the door, which was weird, and I was like, that's not right. At the end, my mom was calling, and I was standing here, and the door was behind him, and he wouldn't let me leave. And he kept saying, your mom can't see me like this, your mom can't see me like this. And then he hugged me, pressed his penis up against me, and said, you make me I can't have your mom see me like this. That's not something I get told on the regular at 13. So I was like, what? Like, what do you mean? And then I was like, I have to go. And finally, he let me go.
Jordan is scared. She doesn't know what to do. Remember, this is a man she trusted.
I was 13, like I couldn't even defend myself. I didn't know. How was I supposed to know that someone doing that to me was trying to hurt me, or someone who cared about me and said they loved me and was a dad to me would hurt me like that? I didn't know that.
Not wanting to believe her beloved acting coach and surrogate father is a monster, Jordan agrees to another lesson. This time, Cameron Thor says he's taking her for a drive to Malibu.
I knew the way to Malibu. I live here. I live over the canyon from the beach, and we did not go to the beach. He made a right turn, and I was like, whoa, whoa, where are you going? Like, this isn't the way to the beach.
Cameron pulls over on the side of the canyon road. The only thing he'll be teaching today is a hard life lesson.
I've never even seen weed before. And he put the pipe up to my mouth and told me to smoke it, and I just started coughing. I didn't know what to do, so I just wasn't doing it right. So he smoked it, grabbed my face, grabbed me by the back of the hair, and pulled my head to him and started kissing me and blowing smoke into my mouth in the front seat. And then told me to get in the back.
Once in the back seat, Jordan claims Cameron undresses and sexually assaults her.
What did Cameron Thor do to you?
He raped me. He took my life. He took me. He took my identity. He took my self-esteem. He took my self-worth. He took my virginity. He took control of anything that I could have had of control for myself. That's supposed to be special for someone. I didn't get that. I still have so little value in myself, and I try. I've been to therapy and I've had help, and I try, but there must have been something wrong with me.
Riddled with guilt, Jordan stays quiet about the incident. Doesn't even tell her parents. Then the night terrors began.
I'd wake up screaming with a nightmare every night and have my parents standing over me, telling me it's okay, and me waking up sweaty, crying and freaking out and not knowing what's going on.
It's during a trip to the dentist. The ugly truth is revealed when Jordan wakes up from anesthesia.
She's curled up in a ball and she's screaming. She's like, Mommy, 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 he's gonna get me again, he's gonna get me again, Cameron's gonna get me. And I looked at her that day, right at that time, and I saw her face. Everything, all those things that she uses to cover everything up are gone.
Going through marital problems at the time, Jordan's parents are devastated. They miss the signs.
That's a tough one. You know, I mean, again, I think, frankly, I view that as my own failure. You know, clearly there was a time when things weren't as good as they are now for our family structure. And perhaps I wasn't the representative father that I should have been for Jordan, or I had failed her at some point, and that left that door open for her to desire a secondary father figure. And you know, for that I can't ever forgive myself.
With her family back together now supporting her, Jordan is able to break her silence and go straight to the Los Angeles County Sheriff.
She told us that she went to Cameron Thor's residence for an acting lesson, and after the acting lesson, he drove her to a secluded area in the Agora Hills, and he sexually assaulted her.
You can clearly hear the pain still in Jordan's voice as she describes the attack to detectives.
How did you spend your time that evening? Do you remember?
I sat in my room.
Okay. And what were your thoughts?
On nothing. She just, I was just sad.
Felt sad. And did you write anything? Text anybody?
Next, Jordan finds the strength to face her monster
Stay down. He's looking right at me.
as she goes undercover to help cops catch the man who stole her innocence.
I've always had this mad desire to